really couldn't come up with your own idea? Sheesh. That's the only reason why I had to, you know what I'm saying, maneuver through it, man. You gotta maneuver through it. It's, like I said before, my, attire has went into, but never mind the attire. This is called, hard work and dedication, man. Oh, and, make sure you go get that. You know what I mean? Why? Because I'm looking at it from a standpoint of floods, water systems, floods, water systems. Now, in the remark of all of that, I said to myself, well, what is actually a flood? It's a mixture of all types of chemicals, different things. And then I said, well, if I put this stuff, even if, like I said, all of the pipes is connected, it's what you get. It's what you get. And over time, that takes a toll on you. Oh, and salute to those that have no explanation for this stuff, by the way. Because who do you blame? As key figures that Mueller's report links to a Russian, was a State Department issue, they say. Yeah, listen, man, you can go into all of these back and forth. Something as simple as this is your problem. Oh man, as we going back and forth with and like I said before, I don't drink alcohol, which you probably will need it, absolutely, as a cleaning additive. As GW, Golden State Warriors owner's wife, was chatting with Jay-Z about, getting them some drinks and all of that. But the way I look at it, he do speak of the Espellion. She look like she speak the Espellion. So, like I said before, is it a relationship or not? And like I said before, man, it's a whole dynamic of riches versus less enfranchised. But they don't want it up front, blatantly come directly to the Gmail or the emails. They rather subliminally pay for different photo ops, man. Different scenarios, different things where individuals is using what they already done and refilming it. And then I said to myself, well, what's already done is done. Now we can establish a better ground for this thing. Because if not, man. As I said there, I said to myself, well, who can actually... And what it does is it actually jumps into your brain first. That's why you seen my man there, he stabbed the bush. You know what I mean? Lack of purified water. And it happens to take form of that how you call it, toxic waste. And what it does is it creates you into it. You know, pretty much one of them toxic Avengers. You ever seen the show? Matter of fact, it's a movie coming out soon. Oh man. That's 2019 Honda Pilot review. Prices, specs, and features, and photos. Like I told you, man, bring it over this way. You know, you can establish your old to new, or new to old, modified, remodified. Depends on what you want. Supreme Court pressed to seal documents in death penalty cases. That won't be the only thing that will be sealed. Why? Because, like I said, you allowing at your own risk. I guess that comes from that Freedom of Speech Act, yeah. But like I said, man, you can structure word plays and do all of that other stuff, but ultimately, what's really being done is the question. And doesn't seem to have too many answers other than subliminal jokes, which happen to deal with majority of this stuff. All the while people were running around sniffling and pretty much kind of groggy like. And like I said before, this is all script shit. And those individuals, man, whew. you can you can have all the money in the world. It still won't change the fact of the matter of what's really and then I said to myself, you got individuals hunting animals. I mean giraffes and, you know, delicate animals. Next, they may be hunting humans. But I thought to myself, and I said to myself, well, it's kind of too late for that. Why? Because you have a point now where you have more police than you have people to lock up. And that's why, hence, it led me to this. Because systematically, I can't be a fool and say no one is destructive, especially an individual in power. I'm glad I used that term right there. Speaking of power, it says power to the premiere, the final season at Manhattan Square Garden with 50 Cent. Now, I like the fact that the cancer is on its rounds and talking its talk. As like I said before, they said that the year of the Pisces was going to be eliminated. Oh man, I love the talk that's out there, baby. I do. It's at 29,900. Could this be the 2013 Model S85? Meaning its final time to buy. You got so much stuff going on, and you trying to get so much money back from that Ripple account. It's ridiculous, man. And then you handing off bread that's unaccounted for to the fact of that Ripple. See what I'm saying? I've been following that drip, baby, and it sent me up into the point where I felt like I'm pretty much, yeah. How you say, not a billionaire, not a trillionaire. I'm more like you can't put a number on it at this point. The the way I looked at destruction, and the things that's taking place and all of the above, man. Like I said, you had to make it look good, and now it looks undecidable. Oh man, and now it's just a matter of what I said in a lot of my old videos. I said it's time, but then I said to myself, I don't even have a watch on anymore. Well, what's the sense? You know, it's like I said, man, you got people in their own, and then listen, man. As inspector finds egregious conditions at Essex County ICE facility yesterday. That's from Philly Voice. Like I said before, it will be a state to state type of situation. Tapes being taken down in certain aspects, and favoritism thrown in a social society. But like I said, the blame is up to that socialist. And like I said before, I'm willing to create something that can actually benefit a little bit of everyone. As I look forward to these anonymously specialized Star 86 calls, man. And the gratitude that's out there in the world today, man. Because it doesn't seem to have any too much gratitude. It just has, how can I make the quickest buck off of what? Someone else's maybe an invention or someone else's creativity. But the thing is, you get the ball rolling so fast, and that's not the gradual idea of the individual coming up with it. Sheesh, man. Maybe you're not doomed after all. That's what it says there. Ah, man. And then it says the Duchess Meghan makes her first public appearance since ... And it's no longer a question of if the Fed will cut interest rates, but when. Oh yeah, nah. Salute to the fact that you think tariffs can work against these how they call it countries where hey man, I guess maybe I'm more of looking into the history of the most heinous acts, and I guess that attracts the more attention to the unseen mind in a way. Because like I said, man, if you accustomed to allowing certain things, then just gotta let the ball keep rolling. Unless you really want some systematical change. As for disturbing details you may miss in the Mueller report, and Congress clashes with Justice Department over decisions. And New Jersey health official issues a warning not warning, warning to after Dunkin' Donuts employees and 28 kitchen gadgets from Target you won't believe you ever lived. From the looks of things, I'm believing it. And I want to live as long as possible without contaminated water. That's the main objective. Because of how vital it actually is to the human. Air too. And from the looks of things, you have different areas that's clouded. As Ryan Seacrest refuses to show text in Blac Chyna's lawsuit, like I said, man, it's more clickbaits and falsified realities than anything, man. And no one seems to really want to make change, man. As they say, Democrats set to use McConnell's legislation graveyard against them. Told you, man, that water then got into the brains. It then made you want to attack any and everything, man. Which is understandable. But I said I didn't need dirty water to do that, man. And not only that, I just do myself, well, if you allowed that, then why can't you allow that? But then I said to myself, well, we go again with the popularization of socialism. FIFA Women World Cup gets 4K treatment. And West Point cadet killed in an accident. From like I said, man, a lot of attacks on this current garden and pretty other gardens that's out there. Oh man. Why? Because rivers flow. And the only flowing that's going to be flowing is a constant chain of events that will take place, and humans will be at the mercy of an uncontrolled substance again. And as I look around, the opioid crisis is no longer a crisis anymore. It's the normal. As Sophie Turner, Game of Thrones, body double, look so much alike. There are clones. They are cloning certain situations. And they want to off the original so they can make more clones. Salute to the plastic surgeons. And with that being said, man, you can try to change what's been created, but it's only a sign. Just gotta pay attention to the direction it points you in. Peace. I got to go.